Welcome to our channel, Bravo News. The bombshell announcement. It was a brisk spring morning in Manhattan when the Bravo clubhouse erupted with a new kind of energy. Andy Cohen, host, executive producer, and reality TV overlord, sipped his coffee with a mischievous smirk playing at the corners of his mouth. The twinkle in his eye didn't go unnoticed by his assistant, Mia. "You're up to something," she teased, shuffling through a stack of call sheets. Andy leaned back in his chair and tapped the screen of his phone. "I just posted a little update," he said, almost casually. Mia frowned. "Update? On what?" Andy simply grinned and turned his phone so she could read the caption. "Big shakeup coming to the Garden State. Yes, we're casting new women for RHONJ. Buckle up." Mia gasped. "Wait, new women? Are you serious?" Andy nodded. "Dead serious. Season 15 is getting a facelift." Panic in Paramus. News travels fast in New Jersey, especially when it comes from Andy Cohen's Instagram. By noon, every major tabloid had the same headline. Bravo confirms RHONJ casting new women. Is this the end for OGs? In a sprawling Franklin Lakes mansion, Teresa Giudice was mid-yoga pose when her phone buzzed nonstop. She broke her warrior pose to scroll and screamed, Louis, come look at this." Her husband, Louis Ruelas, wandered in shirtless, concerned. "What is it, babe?" "They're bringing in new women. Andy posted it." Teresa shoved the phone in his face. He skimmed the caption. "Maybe it's just a couple of friends of your untouchable tree." But Teresa wasn't so sure. She'd survived table flips, prison, a divorce, and even ice-cold reunions. But new blood? That could be lethal. The OG crisis call. Margaret Josephs had her glam team touching up her signature blonde waves when her assistant ran in, nearly hyperventilating. "They're recasting." Margaret's eyes widened. "What the are you talking about?" Her assistant handed her the phone. 5 minutes later, Margaret was on a three-way call with Dolores Catania and Jennifer Aiden. "This is a coup," Margaret hissed. "Andy's probably just testing out some newbies," Dolores offered, ever the calm one. Jennifer Aiden, however, wasn't buying it. "Let's be honest. Someone's getting axed. Maybe more than one someone." All three women went quiet, because none of them were completely confident it wouldn't be them. Who's who in the running? Behind closed doors at Bravo HQ, casting tapes were flying in from all corners of New Jersey. Some were obvious picks. Wives of NFL players, high-powered attorneys, and Botox baronesses. But one tape stopped the Bravo execs cold. "Play that again," Andy instructed. The woman on the screen was Ava DiMartino, a fiery 38-year-old divorce lawyer known for her cutthroat attitude and a personal scandal involving her ex-husband and her former best friend. "She's perfect," Andy said, eyes gleaming. Ava was just the beginning. There was also Nadine Rashi, a former mafia princess turned wellness influencer with a controversial podcast titled Namaste, But I Will Cut You. Samantha, or Sammy, Ferraro, a Staten Island transplant and boutique owner who already had a feud brewing with Dolores' cousin. Dr. Keisha Reynolds, a glamorous plastic surgeon whose elite clientele included several current and former housewives, and who wasn't afraid to talk. Casting was no longer just about glam, it was about chaos chemistry. Housewives on edge. In the days following the casting announcement, existing RHONJ cast members were scrambling. Melissa Gorga, still estranged from Teresa, called her producer in a panic. "I need to know if I'm being replaced," she said bluntly. "You're still under contract," the producer replied, "but everyone's being evaluated. This is a refresh." Melissa didn't like the sound of that. Not one bit. Elsewhere, Danielle Cabral was already reaching out to Ava DiMartino after hearing whispers that she was Bravo's new Teresa. "They'll love you," Danielle purred, "as long as you're loyal to the right people." Leaks, lies, and loyalty tests. As whispers of the new cast swirled through Paramus and beyond, the original housewives started to turn on each other. Jennifer began feeding blind items to Bravo gossip sites, suggesting Margaret was in talks to quietly exit the show. Margaret fired back with a cryptic Instagram story. "Some people better watch what they whisper. Mic'd or not, cameras are always rolling." Dolores, caught in the middle, tried to keep peace. until she found out Sammy Ferraro had been spreading rumors about her ex, David. That was it. Dolores marched into the producer's office and demanded a meeting with Andy. BravoCon chaos. BravoCon arrived like a freight train, and so did the drama. During the RHONJ panel, Andy announced, "We'll be bringing some new voices to New Jersey. The cast for season 15 will be revealed soon, but let's just say not everyone sitting here today is coming back." The crowd gasped. Cameras zoomed in. Teresa stared straight ahead. Melissa turned pale. Jennifer smirked. A mysterious set of chairs remained empty on the stage. For the new blood, Andy said. Moments later, Caroline Manzo walked out. The crowd erupted. Alliances shift overnight. Backstage, chaos reigned. Melissa confronted Andy. "You ambushed us." Andy stayed calm. "The show has to evolve. You've had a good run." Teresa, meanwhile, approached Caroline. "You think you can come back and take over?" Caroline raised an eyebrow. "I never needed to take over, Tree. I was always the center." The old war was reignited, and Bravo cameras were loving it. The new faces reveal. The official cast photo was finally revealed 2 weeks later. Standing in the center, Teresa, Caroline, Ava, and Nadim. Flanking them, Jennifer, Dolores, Sammy, and Dr. Keisha. Notably absent, Melissa and Margaret. Social media exploded. "It's the end of an era." Melissa got booted. "Say it ain't so." Ava is already my favorite. She's giving villain energy, and I love it. Bravo execs smiled. The plan had worked. The first filming. Filming began at Ava DiMartini's infamous birthday party, a candlelit rooftop soiree with a guest list handpicked to ignite flames. Within the first 45 minutes, Jennifer accused Ava of sleeping with a married ex-housewife's husband. Nadine threw a glass at Sammy over a business deal gone bad. Dolores left early, claiming, "This isn't Housewives, this is jail with heels." Caroline sat back, sipping wine, watching it all burn. Andy watched the footage later that night and smiled. Thank you for watching videos. Subscribe to our channel for more updates.